All of you, welcome back to the most advanced crypto trading bot. Will perform the trade for you in 5 different pairs. So all you have to do is to start the trading bot, and it's going to compare the price in terms of profit between different token. Altogether we have 5 different token pairs. So it will automatically scan that which token pair giving you the profit, and after that it's going to perform the trade. So let me give you a complete walkthrough that how it will work, what are the feature and functionality we have included in our trading bot, and how you can easily able to perform and run this trading bot 24/7 to gain profit in your token pair. So you can see the trade is already happening, and here we have the multiple token pair which we are selecting and doing the check that which one is giving us the profit. So it will automatically perform the trade for us, and we'll have the reward, we have the profit in our wallet. So what I will do, I'm going to simply stop the application so I can give you the complete overview, the entire architecture we are following, so you can easily able to play around with it. So I'm going to simply clear my terminal, and all the transaction which I'm performing on the actual network, mainnet. So I'm focusing on Polygon, but you can go with Ethereum, Binance, Arbitrum, any EVM compatible chain, it will work absolutely fine. So I'm going to simply close my terminal, and this is my package.json file. So you will find that we are doing all the magic here in the index.js file. So if I come back here, you will find that this is what we have exactly. So we are getting our packages, and we are following the class constructor model. So here you will find that we are getting the private key and the wallet, and that's going to give us the provider and the signer object, so we can be able to perform the transaction. You will find all the contract addresses which we have on Polygon mainnet, and that's what I have imported. So you can simply change these addresses based on the network where you want to perform. So I'm focusing on Uniswap, and here you will find the token pair details which I'm targeting for performing the swap, but you can simply play around with this token value. So we have the pole, the second token is USDC, the third token is USDT, we have the width, and we have width. So these are the 5 token which I'm checking, and it has a different pair. That's all we have. So here we have the trading parameter, so you can simply control with the environment variable, and it's automatically going to manipulate, and you're going to set the amount that how you want to perform the transaction. So here we have the ABI of the contract, because we have to get the exact amount input which you want to provide, and then we have to get the exact output. So we have the ERC20 token, we have the factory contract, we have the router, and you will find the trading state which we are providing, and here we have console log. This will initialize, which will give you the quarter price, and it will help you to find out that which one is giving you the profit, because right now we are using 2 different models, V1 and V2. So it will automatically go through different model, and it's going to give you the profit one, which will help you to find out the profit. So you will find this is the quarter model, we have amount input, and we have the pool exists. So it will automatically check that which pool need to be targeted, because we have different pool, we have a different price ratio, we have a different slippage, we have a different fee which we are charging, so we are charging accordingly. So it will check the pool, then we'll check the balance, then we have the swap addresses, we have the quote price, because we have to get as an output, so we have to know that how much we going to receive if we send 1 pole or 2 pole as an input amount. And this is what we have. So it's a really powerful, you can see this will allow us to find the arbitrage opportunity. So it will automatically check that which token we have to keep it into consideration before we actually perform the trade. So this is the arbitrage we have here. Now you can come back to this is the exact swap, then you will come back here, and you will find the other functionality. We have the approve, because when we're going to submit our ERC20 token, we have to approve, then it will go down to the contract. So that's what we have here. This is the approve model. Then you can able to find the gas price, because we have to perform the transaction, and the gas price should be in dynamic, so it will execute properly without any bothering and getting stuck. Then we have the execute arbitrage. So first it will check the arbitrage, and if it's not there, then it's going to find it out in the different model, and it will perform the trade. So here you will find all the details about it. The next one we have is the start trading. So the moment you will hit the start node, our trading bot, it will automatically select the pairs which we want to provide. But this is the trading pair we are focusing on. You will find the trading loop, which will automatically execute, and it's going to check the balance, and here we have the stop on, and here we have some other function which is going to check if there is anything wrong in our functionality or not. So you will find that we have the main, and this will execute the functionality. So this is the huge code we have coded. It will automatically check the different pairs we have set, which one is giving us the profit, and based on the profit is going to execute the transactions. This is what you have. So what I will do, I'll simply come back here, and I can see this is the command. So I'm going to simply execute this command. So open it up, and before I perform the transaction, let me show you the fund I have in my wallet. So right now you can see I have, this is the fund. So recently I made a perfect trade, and I got 1 USDC which I performed the swap, and you can see that I have also got 1.993. So this is the successful profit trade. I made it. So I got my USDC, I got my Matty wrap, and I got my Thar USDT. So I have made a lot of profit when I did the swap, and this much pool I have. So you can see I have all of this token. Now I'm ready to perform and try to test that which one is giving me the profit. So I'll simply come back here and I'm going to open and start my trading bot. So this is the command I have to type. I'll say npm run start and hit enter, and it's going to start our trading bot. You will see the details. First it's going to check the which router we have to use. If the first router is not there, then it's going to take automatically the second router. You can see your balance, that it's going to first check this two pair because that's our first pair. If there is a profit, it's going to simply do the trade. Otherwise, it's going to go to the next pair we have selected. So just wait, it's checking, and the interval I have set is for 1 minute. So you can see in all of this profit trade right now, we are not having any profit. Only we are having in USDT and VET. So it's going to select the next pair and it's going to execute the transaction. So just wait, soon the transaction will complete. We are waiting for 90 seconds. Once it will over, it will automatically check one more time the pricing and the profit we are getting, and it's going to the next trade and will perform the transaction. So that's how it will work. So first it's going to check this particular trade profit, then it's going to do to the next one, then it will go to the third one, then it will go to the fourth one, and then go to the fifth one, and we'll try to find out the best possible trade which we can have as a profit, and I will go to perform the trade. So it's really powerful. All you have to do is to set the pair of the token which you think that is going to perform and give you the good return in your trading bot, and you can execute this one. So you can play around with this timing. So right now I'm going with 90 second, means 1.5 minutes, but you can go with 5 minutes, or you can go with a half an hour, you can go with a 1 hour. This is what exactly you can do it. You can do as a day trader, or you can do perform as a like weekly trader. It's totally up to you that what strategy you want to build and how you want to perform the trade. Input amount I'm giving is a poll. So you can go with any higher value. I'm going with 1 poll, but you can go with 2, 5, 10, 100,000. The more you will go up, the higher you will have a chance of making the profit. So you can see we have waited for 90 seconds. Now it's checking one more time for the opportunity, and you will find that this time I guess we have submitted and we got some of the profit. So we got this much fee which we are charging. This is the slippage, and you will find that this is the pair we have initialized, and we are making 2.48% profit, and it's executed transaction successfully. And here we got the details. So here we made the profit. Here we made the profit of 2.48%. It's executing the transaction one more time to the next pair. You can see from USDT to POL, and there might be a chance of making the profit. So here we are making the profit. You can see the transaction is executed successfully, and we have got the final POL is this much, and we have executed our transaction. We got it. I hope you can understand that how powerful it is. It's going to check the arbitrage, then it's going to calculate it. It's going to find out that which one is giving us the profit, and it will perform the trade. So what I will do, I'm going to stop the trade as for now because I don't want to exhaust and do the trade. I just want to show you on the mainnet. So this is the trade we have performed. Now if I come back here in my wallet, if I go to open this one more time, you will find that I made the profit. So I made a good amount of profit here in the Matty wrap. So it's a 7.3. I made a huge amount of profit right up here. You can see that I have given my USDT and I got the wrap pool because there was a possibility of making the profit. It's a 3.96%. So here I made the profit. If I see there was less, if there was no chance of making the profit because in the negative, that's why the amount remained the same. And here was a chance of 3.95%. So I made a profit here as well. So you can see it's really powerful. We can able to find the profit based on the percentage and the coordination, and we can able to have it. So I hope you have understood that how this trading bot would work. It's really powerful. You can able to have the full control over the logic, and you can easily able to execute. All the thing you have to do is to simply provide the variables in the environment variable, and every single thing would be working fine. So let me close this one. Close this one. You can set all the variable, all the logic, and perform all the trade. If I close this one, if I open up my terminal, if I go here, I can able to test my system that whether every single thing is properly set or not. So here I have given the strict which will test all the addresses, all the environment variable, including your balance. That's all it will test and tell you that whether this bot is ready to execute or not. So what I will do, I'll simply come back here in my here. I can simply run this particular trade. I'll type npm run and give this test. It's going to test the script we have developed and all the quotation, the pricing, and the fee, the decimal point, about the token, about its addresses. It will check all of that, and it will tell you that is there any problem in our script we have. So you can see it's monitor all the script we have coded here performing the powerful trade, and you can easily able to test all of this, that it's really powerful, and we can see all the tests completed successfully. Means all the logic we have built, all the addresses we have built, all the pair we have selected between different token, that's all is working absolutely fine. You can check the network connection, you can check the block ID, you can check your balance, the wallet address, and it will check the two quota. So we have the two model, quota 1 and quota 2. So it will go to the first one. If there is a problem, it will go to the second one, and it will try to find a possible profitable trade quota, and that will help you to give you all of this details. You can see the ratios of the fees, we can see the main tokens for the decimal, you can see the addresses of the existing pool, which will automatically get selected when it will trade will happen. And here we have the working quota price, it will automatically fetch, and here we have this one. So this one is really powerful. I hope you can understand that how powerful it is. You can easily able to execute this one, and you can set your logic. All you have to do is to put the variables in the environment variable, that how much amount you want to give as an input, what amount of slippage you want to have, which pricing you want to select, how often you want to execute this trade. That's all you can control. So I hope you have understood the complete architecture of this particular trading bot and how we can make the profit. Now let me provide you all the assets, all the material which you need to develop this particular project. You can also take the final source code of this particular project. So you can come back to the blockchain coder. Here you will find the complete project source code. You can simply take the startup file, and there you will have the complete overview of this particular application. You can able to understand about the packages and the model which we are utilizing. You can read about it. You can also clone it and download the entire code for this startup file, and you can save it in your system. So when the complete project will come, you can simply start following straight away. Now let me give you the complete source code of the project. So those of you will take the complete code, how you can do the setup, and what are the things you have to put from your end in the environment variable, and how you can start the trade. That's all I'm going to explain right now. So make sure to download it, and it will give you a valuable contribution to my team to bring more tutorial like that. So what I will do, I'll simply come back here, minimize this one, and once you will download the final source code, you will get this zip file. Make sure to extract this zip file, and you will get this particular folder in which you will have the complete source code of the project which you have seen in the demo, where I have performed all the trade on the actual network, Polygon mainnet. So this is the folder you have to open. Make sure to install zip extractor, then you can able to extract this particular folder, and this is the one which you have to open. So what I will do, I'll open this particular folder. I'll click on this VS Code, go back to open, go back to desktop, and here I have it. I'll simply drag and drop in my project. Now let's make on the big screen, and let me give you a complete overview of the complete architecture of this particular project. So let me close this one. The very first section we have is the environment variable, and this one is really very important. You have to understand. So here you have to put your private key of your wallet which you want to use to perform the trade, and make sure you should get your actual account. In that you should have some fun, because all the transaction which I have showed you, I have did on the mainnet, Polygon mainnet. So you have to get to your wallet address, and you should have some fun in that. The next requirement is your RPC endpoint, which we're going to use for making the connection to the blockchain, and we're going to execute the transaction. So you have to you can use this particular site for getting the RPC URL, which is absolutely free, and you can easily able to get it from there, which I will show you. And here we have the most advanced setup we have. So I want to perform the trade. So this parameter is really very important. So what you have to focus here is that the minimum profit I'm looking for is 1%, but you can set any. You can go 1.5, 2%, 3%, 5%. You can send that what percent you want to perform the trade. So if there is an opportunity for 1% between the trade, it will happen. You can set for 3%. From here you can able to control that how much money you want to put as an input amount. For example, I can give 1 pole. You can go with 3 pole, 4 pole as an input amount, and the entire profit will be calculated based on that. From here you can able to set the slippage tolerance. So I'm going with the most stable one, and this one is the most recommended one for a profitable trade. And here we have the timing. So I'm executing this particular trade every 1.5 minutes in 90 seconds. Currently I'm using the free Node version, the RPC endpoint, and it has a couple of limited and the number of requests I can make. That's why I'm going with like 1.5 minutes, but you can go with 1 minute 30 seconds. It's totally up to you. The next one we have is the stimulate mode. So if it's false, that means that it's going to perform the transaction on the actual net. But if you turn it to true, so it's going to stimulate the transaction, but there is no active trade will happen. It will do the profit, will show you the profit, every single thing, but the trade will not happen, which I will show you. Here we have the gas optimization we have taken. So we have the limited gas and the max gas which we have provided. And here we have the trade size. So this is the default variable. I would suggest you to go with that. Don't need to make any changes because this will give you the most profitable trade. And here we have the debugger mode and trade true. So just keep it as it is. All you have to do is to give your private key of your wallet and RPC URL. So we can use this ARKM, this particular site we can use it. So let's get this variable one by one, and I won't just keep it as it is as a 1% profit, but you can go with 2%. It's totally up to you. You can go with the trade. I can also increase this one or decrease this one. I can change the amount, all of that. And first I'm going to execute on the stimulation mode. So let's call this true. Okay, now we can come back here, open a tab. Let's close all of this, open a new tab, type ARKM, and it will take you to the website. And here you have to get your own RPC endpoint. So I'll simply come back here. I'll simply log in. Make sure to log in and create your own account. Then you can able to have your API key. So I'll simply log in straight away. And here I'm a login. Once you will log in successfully, you will get into your dashboard, and from there you can able to get your own RPC endpoint. Make sure to get your own. It's free to use it. You can come back here, and I'm performing the trade on the Polygon main network. So I'll simply come back here, type Polygon, and I can click on this copy endpoint I need for the mainnet. I'll simply copy that one, come back here, and that's what I have to provide. Simply remove it and paste it. That's the first thing you have to do. And this variable is absolutely fine. First I'm testing on the stimulation mode. Now I have to get my private key. So it's very easy. Make sure you should have some fun in your wallet. If I come back here, right now I'm connected with the mainnet, and currently I have this much fund. It's my test account. So you can see that I have this much pool. This is the wrap profit. I made it, and it's reflecting. You can see how beautifully it's getting up and down. So earlier it was 3.5%, but right now it's from 5.26%. So you can easily able to monitor, and you can easily able to make the trade in between of these two sections. Currently we are having loss in this particular trade. So when you're going to execute the trade, the trading bot, the profit is high right up here. So it will automatically perform the trade, and you will have the wrap matting. It's really powerful. So what I will do to get your RPC, to get your private key, you can come back here. You can simply click here, or you can come back here and go back to the account details. Here you have the option, click on this private key, give your wallet address. I given it void address. I will press and hold, and I'm going to simply copy. So let me do that. So finally I've copied my private key, and I will come back here, and I'm going to paste here. So let me bring it here, let me paste it here, then I will come once again. Finally I have pasted my private key. Every single thing is ready to start our trading board. I'll come back here, or I can go back here in the packages and file, and this is the command we have to run first. So what I will do, I simply come back here, type npm run test. So it will test our connection and the RPA model. And that's my bad. First I have to do the installation of the packages. So I'll simply clear my terminal, and if I show you my Node version, I have the latest Node version. There is no problem in that. Simply type npm, I hit enter, and it's going to do the installation of the packages we have in our trading bot. So finally we have done with the installation. Now we have to simply test our node, the trading bot. So I can simply type npm run test. It will give us the details about the connection and the void addresses, every single thing. Hit enter, and you will find that here it's checking the connection, RPC order, the quotation route, the pricing. You will find the details about the contract and the existing pool, which is going to be very profitable for you. That's all you will find. So our entire connection is working absolutely fine. Means the script we have coded is every single thing is okay. Now we are ready to perform the trade. So if I come back here, now if I go to start my trade, if I type npm run st to start and hit enter, it's going to stimulate the transaction. You can see it will give you all the details about the possible trade, and it will automatically do the stimulation, but it's not going to perform the actual trade because we have changed the stimulation to true. So just wait. This trade will check every 90 seconds. You can play around with this number, and here you can able to find that which pair is giving us the profit. So currently we are having the profit in this, and the rest of this is not giving us the profit. Now we have to wait for another 90 seconds, and it's going to check for the pricing one more time, and it will execute. So this one is also looking fine. So I will simply stop this one. Now I have to do the changes in my environment variable to do the actual trade. So I'll simply come back here, and here I have to do the change. So I'll make it false. I'll make it first. I'll close this one. Now I'm ready to perform the actual trade. So I can come back here and this is the command I have to execute. If I come back here, check my balance, you can see right now we are having the trade profit in this two pair. So let's try to execute that one. So I'll simply come back here, type np run, start, hit enter, and you will find that we have initialized our trading bot. Now it's checking for the connection, it's checking for the balance, and it's going to perform the trade. So just wait. We have a waiting period of 90 seconds and you will find here the details. The slippage is too high in this particular pair which we are trying to perform the trade, so it will automatically fail transaction. The slippage is really very high, and you will find we'll check one more time. Now it's going to wait and it will do the try to do the trade kind of check we have also included, because if their slippage is too high means there is a probability of chances of losing the fund. So that's why we are removing that particular slippage and we are blocking the transaction. So you should always have the profitable trade, not when the transaction is performing, because when you are making the transaction, in between that transaction maybe the price of the profit means the profit will go down, so there is a chance of losing the fund. So that's what we have clean here. So just wait, soon it will execute and we can easily able to perform the trade one more time, because we have already seen that which one is giving us the profit. So currently we are having the profit in pole USDC and it's not giving us the profits in these two pair, but this one has the 4% pair which has the highest volatile. So just wait. And here we have started one more time. You can see we have our pole balance is 7.770209. That's the pole balance I have. Just wait, it's checking for again the profitability, and after that it's going to execute the trade if there is a chance of making. And we have checked. Right now you can see all of the token pair which we have taken is in the negative. So right now we are not getting any profit at the moment. So the trade will not execute. It's going to stop the trade and it will wait for another 90 seconds and execute the transaction. So this is the logic we are following. We are checking for all the different pairs before we actually make the trade. So this one is really powerful. I hope you have understood that how we are making the transaction and how powerful this trading bot is too. So again, I'm going to simply stop the trading bot because I don't want to perform unnecessary transaction. I can, but I have already shown you that how you can able to perform, and we did already, and you can see the profit which I have earned here is 7.3. So that's how you can able to perform the trade. It's really powerful. Again, I'm telling you, watch this video once again from the beginning, try to understand the entire logic, and this will help you to give you a better idea that how you can easily able to run this kind of trading bot 24/7, which will look for the profit. Right now you can see that I'm going with the pair. I'm going with a multiple pair, but you can simply restrict to a specific pair if you really want to execute and have a more profit opportunity. So find the highest trade token on the exchange, and that token you have to set here in the trading bot for having a possible profitability. So that's what I would suggest you. So I hope you have understood the complete architecture of the project, that how it will work, how you can able to test the entire script, how you can able to perform the transaction. All of the transaction which I have done on the Polygon mainnet. We made a good amount of profit in the Wrapmati. So it's really powerful. So I hope you have understood. If you have any question, in doubt, do let me in the comment section. And if you really want to take the final source code of this project, which you can take it right from here, watch the complete set of video which I'm going to attach here, and you can understand every single thing. So if you have any question, in doubt, do let me in the comment section. I really like to help you on that. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.